pray in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Jansirani ma'am. We are grateful for your spiritual guidance. Now it's my pleasure to invite Dr. Andapriya ma'am, Vice Principal, to join us for a moment of felicitation. Andapriya ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Vaidehi ma'am. Good evening, everyone. I'm delighted to extend my heartfelt felicitations for this 7-day International Faculty Development Program on Advanced Techniques and Research Methodology. This program, organized by the PG and Research Department of Commerce Shift 1 in association with IQAC, has indeed been a remarkable journey of learning and growth for all involved. First and foremost, I express my profound gratitude to today's resource person, Dr. M. Kavita, Assistant Professor, Guru Nanak College, Chennai. Thank you for accepting our invite, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Kavita's expertise and insights on AI-based academic research search engines have undoubtedly enriched our understanding and expand our horizons in the realm of research methodology. I also extend my warm wishes to all the participants who joined us from in and around India, contributing to the success and vibrancy of this program. Your eagerness to learn and engage with advanced research techniques is a testament to your dedication to academic excellence. Furthermore, I acknowledge and applaud the efforts of the PG and Research Department of Commerce Shift 1 under the leadership of Dr. Unica along with the entire team. Their vision, meticulous planning, and relentless efforts have been instrumental in arranging this enlightening and enriching experience for all of us. In today's rapidly evolving academic landscape, where research approaches are becoming increasingly sophisticated, initiatives like this FDP play a pivotal role in equipping educators and researchers with the necessary tools and skills to navigate the complexities of scholarly inquiry effectively. Let us carry forward the knowledge and insights gained here into our respective academic pursuits, thereby contributing to the advancement of research and scholarship in our fields of study. Once again, congratulations to everyone involved in this, making this FDP a resounding success. May we continue to embark on such enlightening journeys of learning and collaboration in the pursuit of knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Andapriya ma'am, for your continuous guidance and support. Thank you, ma'am. Now it's time to introduce our resource person. To honor this introduction, I would request our Dr. Arunan, Assistant Professor of Commerce, to introduce the guest. Yes, Professor Arunan.
Thank you, Vaidehi ma'am. Good evening to one and all. I'm pleased to introduce today's resource person, Dr. M. Kavita, Research Supervisor and Guide, Guru Nanak College. The profile is running too many pages. I just want to give the most important things of the profile. Ma'am have received various awards from 2021 to 23 for research achievements. Ma'am has 20 years of experience in the field of academic and research. Ma'am is an invited speaker and resource person for more than 26 events. Ma'am has the expertise in the information technology, marketing management, human resource management, and computerized accounting. 9 candidates have been awarded and 4 candidates pursuing research under the guidance of our resource person. Ma'am published papers in various international and national journals. Ma'am is the resource person, guest speaker, chief guest for various conferences, seminars, FDPs, and hands-on training, and subject expertise for board of studies, and so on. Sorry, ma'am, have given just a glimpse, and thank you, ma'am, for accepting our invitation for the 7th FDP program. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for the warm words of introduction. Madam, may I start?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Very
You
good
want to
evening.
present the screen, ma'am?
Yeah, yes, madam.
So, dear participants, now
is my screen visible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
Yes, ma'am, visible, ma'am.
Just a minute. Okay,
Yes,
is that
ma'am.
fine? Is that fine, ma'am?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am, it
ma'am.
is visible, ma'am.
Yeah.
It is visible. Can we make the screen?
No, ma'am.
Slideshow, ma'am. Slideshow, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Slideshow.
Actually, I have connected with the Chrome because AI-based engines I'm going to explain. But
Okay.
is that visible, ma'am? Because each and every link I have to go with the Google new tab. That's why I'm
Okay,
like
ma'am.
this. Is that fine, ma'am?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. No problem, ma'am.
Okay, it's fine. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Very good evening to one and all present here. First and foremost, I express my sincere thanks and gratitude to Patrician College for giving me this nice opportunity to present my views on AI-based academic research search engines. And I thank the management, principal, vice principal, dean, HODs, and Vaidehi madam for giving me this nice opportunity to proceed. So let me start my presentation by giving a quick intro about, is my screen is moving, madam?
Yes, ma'am. Slides
Yes,
are
ma'am.
visible and moving.
Yeah,
Yes,
great,
ma'am.
great. So let me start with a small introduction about the research. We know research is an organized inquiry carried out to provide the information for solving the problems. We can find out research is the cornerstone of every science. So what are the major steps in research? First, we are identifying and developing a topic, and we will clarify the problem, that is identifying the problem, and we are finding out the background information. And second one, we have to justify the relevance and the need for the study. Third, we are kind of finding out the databases through the literature review, through journal articles, internet sources, and we are evaluating our findings also. And we are developing the complete solution in the form of result discussion and finding, and we are certifying our results on the publishing on trusted scientific journal and getting the patent. So these are the major steps in today's research. So a simple process I can explain you through that will be very helpful for us to proceed further with the tools. Generally, in every research, the process is initiated with the question or problem. This step is called as a statement of the problem. Second one, we are fixing the goals and objectives for the problem. Then third, we are developing a research design in order to achieve the objectives, and results are generated by conducting the research. And finally, the interpretation and the analysis will be given. So this is the general process of any research. The leading countries by gross research and development R&D expenditure worldwide 2022 is clearly explaining that all the countries are spending much money and focusing on developing the research and development. Likewise, India, during the year 2022, it has spent around $65.2 billion for the development of R&D. Okay, coming to the topic AI. What is AI? Generally, we know intelligence is the ability to learn about and to learn from, to understand and interact with the environment. Whereas artificial intelligence is the science of making the computers do things that require intelligence when it is done by the human. So we are supplementing the natural intelligence and we are building the intelligence into one object so that we want it to do, for example, robot. So we can say that AI is the study of ideas that enable the computers to be intelligent. So these are all the major artificial intelligence tools, not only for research, but also to any type of business activities or the business process. So these are all the major tools as we are applying into the research and other business related activities. Okay. So what is research writing? Research writing is nothing but it is a process of communicating the research outcome of an individual to the teaching or research fraternity. Actually, the research we are doing based upon the protocol-based communication, and it should be lucid. So every research should follow a pattern and should have the lucidity, transparency, reproducibility, and obviously should have the reliability. So these are all the nuances in research writing. So in order to communicate the research, one should understand the need, demands, policies, and the protocols involved properly. And moreover, proper usage of the tools, techniques, and the system is required for the better communication. So that's why there is a need for AI in research. So say, for example, reference manager is an AI tool that we are using for reference insertion as per the journal need. Okay, then how we are communicating the research. So this is what the skeleton or an outline of any type of dissertation, research paper, or the PhD thesis. Starting from abstract, we know very well it contains the problem statement. It tells us the methodology and all. And introduction, we know about the national relevance, international relevance, and about the introduction contents are there. Next, literature review plays a very, very important role in social science research, because research literature review is giving more strength to the people to know much about this, about the concept, and finally we can identify the research gap also. So literature review plays a very, very important role. Then methodology, what type of tools and techniques we are going to use it. The data analysis also will take part over here. Results, and finally discussion. In the discussion, we will discuss about the major findings, conclusion, acknowledgement, and references. As we all know, this is what the skeleton and basic content of every research paper, as well as the research communication. Okay, how one can communicate the research to the people? First, it happens in the venues like journals, books, edited books, conference proceedings, monographs, code books, and protocol documents. Through the different avenues, one can present the research communication. Okay, why? There is a need for modern tools of modern research. In the olden days, you know very well that we use the word processing software like a Word, a WordPad, and other graphic tools and etc. And mostly we focused on the print journals. But with the intervention of internet, the online mode publication industry gained more, and they produced a huge need, and there is a demand for newer tools and techniques. So this is a time to know about the modern tools that are required in order to publish and position our document into the online. That is why we need the modern tools, because 80% of the publications are online and they are all web-based, and we are in need of a huge amount of data nowadays for the modern research. So newer avenues like AI, IP, biotech, all are available, and they can be demonstrated also. And data storage and data communication is becoming an issue. So whole world is obsessed with the citations and ranking journals, which has become now a modern tool. So article promotion and identification tools are emerging nowadays. So because of these reasons, we have to know about what are all the modern tools are available for our research, particularly based on AI. Where we need to do this. So initially, as a researcher, during the initial study, at the time of literature review, it is very difficult for the person to filter it and to skimming to the pile of research articles that is published either in the online or in the offline. So we have to skim it or to filter it, which are all relating to our concept. We have to narrow down it at this stage. So at that time, there is a need for tools. Second, formation of the paper with the new structure and layout. So different articles are having published by the different publishers into the different formats. So based upon that, we are in need of a new structure. Then drawing, statistics, and graphics. For that also, whenever we want to present the result or discussion, and even for the analysis, there is a need for the separate tools that is mainly used for drawing, statistics, and graphing. And the very, very important thing is a reference citing and finalizing the content. So one should know about the quality as well as the validity of the references. So for the citation of the journal, it is very, very important to know about the tools that has to be used. And finally, proofreading, grammar checking, and fine tuning with the help of a plagiarism checking. So from the beginning to the end, there is a need for the various modern tools at the initial stage and at the submission of our report. Okay, so I'm now introducing the tools that are very much available. First, how do I check the accuracy of the journal? Say, for example, when we are moving to approach the journal, either for review of literature or to gain our knowledge, or sometimes I want to publish my paper, or I want to study the content of the paper and I want to know the accuracy or the reliability of the paper. So at that time, These are all the links will help you to know the accuracy of the particular article or the journal. We all know very well the Bial's list. This is what the first net that has been helped by the person Bial, that he only identified there are certain journals which are all not up to the quality. Okay, so for that, he had listed some list of journals which are not having up to the standards. Then people started and blocked this particular one. That's why the UGC care list, as all of us know, Savitri Pillai University. So they are only giving us about this is what called the Consortium of Academic and Research Ethics. We know, suppose if I want to publish my article or I want to get the input from the quality journal, I have to go to this link. This is what UGC care list. So there are two types of care list. One is a UGC care list group 1 and group 2, already you know. But I again explain you that is, these are all the list of cloned journals available. And we should be very careful before publishing the article. Suppose if we are having any cloned journal is there, these are all the print journals they are giving. The same journal in the same language, but they are not in the care list. So if we find out that these, if you are having any doubt on that, you kindly skip those journals. So this is what I want to tell you, that cloned journals on the same name, if there are 2-3 journals are available, kindly don't post your article over there. And if it is for group 2, in the group 2 only, we can find out the articles that have to be published in the Web of Science and the Scopus. So Web of Science, we have the impact factor, and Scopus, we have the site score. So based upon the high impact factor and the high site score, one can choose the journal and can publish it. Say for example, if I want to publish an article into the accounting and finance, just I'm typing, and these are all the different type of journals that are available. Suppose I want to do this now, then you can find out. This is an Asian Academy of Management journal. The citation score is 1.1. Likewise, if it is shown in the screen, then only we can find out that this article is a Scopus Index article. So likewise, UGC Care List 1 and Care List 2, there are so many articles are available. We can go for the review, and at the same time, we can choose the articles also. And this is the second one. This is ABDC journal. This is mainly for social science journals. Okay, so in this also, we can find out what are all the journals are available. Say, for example, I wanted to know the field of research, for example, finance, the journal rating, A+. So likewise, if I want to make a filter, so it will give us what are all the documents are available. So likewise, we can find out those are journals, and these are all the ABDC journal, and it will show us about the ISSN number, rating, and everything and all. So this is what the third category. And as I told you already, Scopus is also there, Web of Science also there. So the first step, with the help of the modern tools, one can find out the accuracy of the journal. Hope, is that fine? May I proceed further, friends? Is that okay? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, it is audible, ma'am. It is okay, ma'am.
Is that fine? Is that fine? May I proceed further like this?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, yes. So
Yes, ma'am, audible, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. So how do I check the accuracy of the journal? Second one, it is a major search engines that are definitely helpful for us. First one is a semantic scholar. This is the one which is mainly focusing on the research papers. Say, for example, I'll clearly explain you how to get the data from the semantic scholar. Actually, the semantic scholar, already I have included this through the Chrome. So likewise, you can sign up through the semantic scholar. Suppose I wanted to know about the employee retention strategy. As a researcher, you wanted to know about what are all the articles are available. Just you can search it. The semantic scholar, I'm telling you. So this is the article. If as you want to, you can save the article into your library also. So these are all the different folders I'm working on it. So employee retention strategy, then I can open it into this, save and close. So that article will be available. And here you can see it is in library. So I want to know about the microanalysis of employee retention strategies. Save. HR. Save and close. So afterwards, you can get it from the save options. And finally, it will show you what are all the articles you have allotted over here. So likewise, we can save and close. And finally, we can see what are the articles. So likewise, one can find out the semantic scholar that will be definitely helpful for you to keep everything into your library. Next is the Synapse. Synapse is also a very, very important AI tool that you can see. It is also about the Synapse is also about the research intelligence tool. Okay, it is also a research intelligence tool. See here, I wanted to know about the migrations. Suppose I wanted to know about the migration study. Can you able to see the screen? Can you able to see the screen, please? May I know? Because I'm working. Can you able to see the screen?
Yeah.
You please be interactive because I'm going into different sites. That's what I'm telling you. Suppose I wanted to know what are all the articles available in 2020. It's all about based on the AI. Okay. So that's why we are discussing about it. So suppose if I want to know about this, I can have an idea of article and I can get the full article. And from this also, I can get the what are all the paper details and everything we can get it from this. So this is what Synapse. Okay. Generally through the Synapse also, one can, just a minute. Synapse also, one can download the articles also with the help of Save. So this is what migration. We can view the articles that are all available in the migration. So likewise, whatever be the articles you have downloaded, up to now, I have 2 articles have been downloaded. So whenever we are working with this at the time, we can get it like this. Okay, we can export this also, we can share it also. So likewise, the Synapse is a tool that is helpful to us to access the articles that are relevant to us. Okay. The next is about next is about the PubMed. As all of you know very well about the PubMed is I can type like this PubMed. PubMed is an AI tool for advanced research and search. Again, I have one more thing. I wanted to know about the social media marketing. Social media marketing. So again, the same, but in a different way, where it will show what are all the articles are available. Around 4,199 articles are available. So again, you can save it. In the save, you can find out. Please listen. You can have all results. And on the summary, CSV, create file. So it is working on it. And this PubMed will definitely be helpful to the researchers, and you can narrow down the topic. I have given like social media marketing. If you are going to study about the vanity, or you have to know about the self-importance, or you are going to study about the youth consumer behavior, you can narrow down. Likewise, it will insert. So now it is ready. That SCV file is ready. CSV file is ready, which you can see over here. Here you can get your title, author name, citation, first author, journal, publication, and the code. And this is what the DOI. This is very, very important. While publishing your article, you have to know about the DOI. Just I'm copying this DOI. I'll show you what will happen now. This is what DOI. Just I'm pasting the DOI over here. And this is what the article we are going to study. Okay, this is what the DOI of that particular article. Hope that now you got a clear-cut idea how to go through the PubMed. Is that clear, friends? Is that clear? Is that clear, PubMed? Is that okay? Hello? Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am, we are following.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So for academic search engines, you can use the semantic, Synapse, and PubMed. These are all the three tools will be helpful to you to get more contents and to enrich your literature review. And it will help you to know about the different type of articles and the complete history you can get it. So likewise, these are all the search engines are definitely helpful for the academic research. And apart from that, we have Science Direct, Scopus, Google Scholar. So all these are the academic search engines that are helpful for us to search the articles that are helpful to us. Okay, next. Here I am giving the different types of links. To go into this, it will direct you. And one thing that through the Google Chrome, you have to sign up to your email ID. Then only you can get all the details from here. Okay. Then this is a literature collection. Here, unpaywall. Unpaywall plays a very, very important role in the collection. See, we can find out some articles which are only paid article, which will be very difficult for us to open it and can get the data. If we have the unpaywall app, we can take some extracts from that, either particularly any statistical data or any type of result and discussion. We can unpay the wall. It is possible, provided it has not been protected by any type of cookies or anything. So unpaywall is an ethical literature collection thing that will help us only the gist of the articles which are under the payment. Okay, next comes the Sci-Hub. So Sci-Hub is also another type of literature collection analysis. Sci-Hub. Just a minute. This is what Sci-Hub. So if you want to give your reference over here, it will definitely help you. Previously, I have one citation, right? I'm just opening it. If it is possible now, then it will give us an idea about it. Okay, this is what an article. See, you can see the crow is having the key on its own, right? Actually, this is an article which cannot be accessed to everybody. If you use the Sci-Hub and all, it will help us. This Sci-Hub is helpful to open the articles only at a particular level. Okay, as I told you, whatever B is required, you can get it. So Sci-Hub as well as the wall, that is Sci-Hub as well as unpaywall, both are helpful for us for locating the correct article through this thing. Next comes the Viva. So Viva is generally, all the researchers are, generally people are using it. It is a very, very easy reference finding tool that will be helpful to us for making, in order to make some highlighter. Highlighters are there for making your article. So install Chrome extension. Actually, it is removed from Chrome. Already I am there. So it is available, add from Chrome when you are entering as a new user, and it will go like this. You can search. This is what about the Viva. Previously, I have shown you one article, right? In this article, suppose I wanted to make all this. Just this Viva highlighter is helpful to us. Suppose I'm going to do about the research on knowledge management. So such a type of article that is weave length, it will help us to go for the puzzle and will help us to the, I'll just finish. The weave highlighter is available now, and I have to find out the article over here. Just a minute. So it is hidden. So I'm finding out an article. If it is an article, these 3 lines I am studying, and I wanted to put this into the title page. So likewise, we can have a different type of colors we can use, and finally it will help us to arrange everything into one file. So this is what the purpose of Viva. Actually, Viva is very much helpful. Different colors we can use, and these colors, and finally for title, I can use brown color, and like that, these colors will help us, and finally we can merge it. So this is what the literature collection analysis tools. Okay. Again, I'm going to explain you about the perplexity AI. So many things are open. This is what perplexity AI. You can ask anything. Again, it is also AI based tool. You can ask anything. I wanted to know about the KYC norms of banks. So it will give us the different type of answers, and it will ask the questions to the different related answers also. So the perplexity.in is also another type of a tool that will answer depending upon the questions that we ask. So likewise, we can have a different type of, this is a search engine that is exclusively designed for research, and it will definitely help us. Say for example, if it is 2, it is number 2. If I click number 2, it will show the complete article. So whatever the numbers are there, say for example, it is number 4. I think you can be able to see this. If we click number 4, it will give us the source. So from this only, it has been taken the particular article. So that's why I'm telling you, Perplexity AI is a artificial intelligence tools that will help us to know. Here, I think that you can find out this also. Am I right? Can you able to see this? I'm putting my hand over here. 1, 2, 3. 1. Can anybody answer for this? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, ma'am.
1, 1. This is what, if I click 2. So this is what I have taken from here. And I wanted to tell you one more things. KYC, or I can say like knowledge dissemination, only from the research articles. Suppose I wanted to know like that, that is also possible. So this is what definite use of this perplexity. Okay, hope that you understand about this. So it will help us to know about the references where it has been taken. The sources will also be shown. That is what the highlight of this perplexity. Okay. Next is about, so likewise, we have a different type of, in order to analyze the literature search, and we have the different types are there. Connected paper also we can study. No, I'm sorry, I have that. So I have to right click and go. Connected papers. So it will help us to build a graph. Connected papers initially, again, I wanted to know about the marketing mix. I'm giving a broader term, marketing mix, build a graph. Suppose neuromarketing. Can you able to see this? Can you able to see this? Connected papers, friends?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
This will be helpful. Year-wise, it has been shown. Say, for example, if I wanted to study Al-Sharif 2023, if I click now, it will show the article and will explain us about it. Is showing on the right side. So likewise, marketing mix, then I wanted to narrow down it like this. Green marketing mix. We can find out it is narrowing down, and these are all the articles are available. The lines are there, no, they are all interconnected. This paper and this particular paper is interconnected. When some other paper are away from that or not connected, they may be the articles that will help you to give some ideas to proceed further. So that is what an idea of connected papers. Hope now you understood how we can get the data from the connected papers. So if I'm clicking like this article will show on the right side. I think that you are finding out, right? In the right side, marketing mix variables. So pricing strategy, this article, optimal pricing strategy. This is diffusion model. This is forecasting fluid meal package. So these articles are ready-made available on the site and you can get it done. Okay. So just a minute. I have to open my article again. That's why I told that I have to go with the Google Chrome. Straight away. So this is a tips I'm giving you. Whenever you are working on it, you have to go through the Google Chrome in the new, in the new, like what we call new tab, in the new tab. Okay, so last we were studying for connected paper is over. Then we have, as you know very well, how to check with the Grammarly and other things and all. Then these are all the landscape analyzer. They are used to obtain the research landscape in the particular domain or the vertical to understand. Say, for example, if I'm going to take a HRM and the landscape, if I want to go for the neuro areas, that is what natural language processing, like that, when I'm narrowing down, these analysis will help us. Then these are all the referencing manager and referencing tools. Actually, the Site AI. The Site AI is a very, very important tool. This is what Site AI. Ask a question again. You can ask the question and it will give us an idea about the thing about what is the topic. You can tell anyone of the topic. What do you want to ask? Site AI.
Financial literacy, ma'am.
Very good. Financial literacy. This we can all. It will show what are all the publications are available It's all AI based. That's what Site AI. And it will this will show us what are all the publications used, the references and everything. You can get it done. These are all the references. With the help of references, you can go inside and can study this also. In two ways, it is helpful. This is what Site AI. This is purely based upon the artificial intelligence. Mentally, you know, it is a paid one, but anyhow, people are working on it. Then Grammarly, you know, I think that I'm almost completing. And you know, Web of Science, Scopus, Google Scholar. Okay, these are all the ID. And these are all the popular citation style, you know, MLA, APA, Chicago, IEEE and all. So the impact factor is the authenticate product as I told you, impact factor for Web of Science, and site score is for Scopus index. So these are all the journal finder. Because of the clarity, through the Clarivate only one can find out the Scopus journal. And the very, very important drawing tools, when we are discussing about it, we have a different type of drawing tools are available. So I suggest Tidbit. This Tidbit is a very, very important, or it is a very user-friendly AI tool that will be helpful for us for the graphs, whether it may be infographics or normal graph with chart and all, we can use it. Login. Again, login. So this is what the one I have done previously. So it will give us a different model for a journal submission. Article title. You can give me a title of an article, a simple title. Madam, sir. Article title, any title you can give. Or I can give role of self-importance of social media marketing among youth. This is one article title. Last name of a primary author, Kavita. Which journal you are supposed to submit. So I wanted to know about the journal of Quality Management Journal. I want to publish my article in the Quality Management Journal. Yes, next. I am submitting to a journal. Quality Management Journal. Publisher name. I'm not sure about it. So I want to get a general one. This is what the templates. These are all more templates available for presenting this. Hope that now you got an idea about the tidbits. And you know about the Philboat also. So these are all the different types, Lucid Chart, Tidbit, Visme, Canva, Origin Pro, Grapher, CMU Plot, Sigma Plot, MATLAB. These are all the graphing and infographic tools available. And coming to the drawing, these are all the ChemDraw. These are the tools are available. Then author collaborative tool. It is very, very important. This type of tool is particularly what we are doing in the Google Docs. Suppose 4 or 5 authors are going to write an article or the chapter in the book now. So we can type in the Google Doc that can be seen by everybody. And through this, we can collaborate with the authors also. So these are the tools are also there. Then is about the text fine-tuning tool. You know very well about the Grammarly. So that will help us to tune our languages and to check our grammar and everything and all. So we can see about the Quillbot. It's a paraphrasing tool, as all of us know. So whatever be the contents I am pasting over here, so that can be paraphrased. So this is what the document I'm going to paste. Suppose if I'm pasting the document like this, for example, nowadays, what we call that is knowledge management plays a vital role in analyzing the credibility of an individual. Just for example, I'm giving you. So we can see on the right side how the paraphrasing has been done. And if you want to make some more synonyms are also available in the red color or like that. So those synonyms can also be rephrased nowadays, today, presently, now, currently, recently, at present. So likewise, the Quillbot is a tool that is helping for us for paraphrasing the documents. Likewise, we have Grammarly, Linguist. So these are all the different type of tools available. Oh God. So up to now, we have studied about the different type of tools. Hope that you are understanding my session. First, we started with how to check the accuracy of the journal. Then we studied about the semantic scholar, Synapse, PubMed. And we have studied about the literature collection analysis, again, the same links. And we studied about Unpaywall, Sci-Hub, and Viva. They are all helpful for the collection and analysis. And Perplexity, Consensus is a paid one. We can have, we know very well about the ChatGPT. Jenny will also be very much helpful. Connected paper, that we have studied, and Landscaper are also available. The reference tool, we have studied about the Cite AI. And paper pile is also very much useful. We have the citation databases, and we have graph and infographics tool. That was we have studied about the tidbit, drawing tools we can use, and author collaborative tools. Google Docs is the best one. Text finding tool, we have studied about the Quillbot, and this is what a plagiarism check or verification tool, Turnitin, Gurkun, PlagScan. These are all the tools available. And if you want to share the article and for promoting the article, you are using the ResearchGate, Academia EDU, Science Open, Google Scholar, Vidwan, LinkedIn. These are all the different ways of sharing your article and for further promotion. And you can ask AI anything about your paper. You can get the access also. Say, for example, I can tell you explain paper. This paper will explain you. This paper will explain you. This is what an AI tool will explain you. So start for free. The fastest way to read your research papers. I think the time is up, but I'll explain you. Sign in with Google is okay. Okay. So for everything, I have to go for signing with Google. That will be better. So explain paper. So we have to upload the PDF. So then after uploading it, if you ask questions, it will give you the answers for this. So this is what It's all about the explained paper. And finally, Humata. Humata is a very, very important tool, AI tool that will be helpful for us to know much about our paper. Humata. Humata is a paper. Already I am in Humata. Just a minute. This is also a tool that will help us how to sign up. Last 5 minutes, I'll complete. Already I have signed up. But Humata is again the same one that will helpful for us to know about, like, the skimming. Whatever be the articles are available, you can ask Humata. It will show and it will explain us about the paper. Tell about the statistical part of my article. You can asking is faster than skimming. So likewise, you can give, if you ask the questions, it will give answers about your paper also. Like ask, I think you can ask Humata, what are the limitations? It will show these are all the limitations. So likewise, Humata is also a very, very important AI tool to know much about your paper. Okay. So up to now, I have given you the ideas about the BL list, UGC Care, ABDCA journal, Scopus, and I have told about some AI tools like Semantic Scholar, Synapse, PubMed, SciHub, VivaHub, Perplexity AI, Site AI, Connected Papers, Grammarly, Tidbit, Fieldbot, Explain Paper, and Humata. These are all the tools from starting from your review till the completion, which will definitely be helpful. And these are all the servers are available. Before preprint servers are available, many researchers, you can get the feedback about your article before finalizing the content. These are all very much available. And your research data has been saved into the different dataverse also. And these are all the recommended tools for you. Tools like how these are all the tools are helpful for you. That is Scopus, Web of Science, Lucid Chart, Paper Digest, Mendeley, Wisdom, Snipcast, so Fieldbot. These are all the recommended tools for you for your further study. And I told you now previously DOI, this is a digital object identifier. So with the help of a DOI only, one can find out the article number. Those articles which are having the DOI are the standard journal or the standard paper, and these will be published into the standard journal. So everyone should know about the DOI of the article. And there are citation databases, there are two citations. One is Scopus, another one is Web of Science. Scopus, CiteScore, Elsevier, and Web of Science Impact Factor Clarivate. Okay. And finally, I'm going to explain you about how to track the research and all. So we have tracking research, RCID ID, Google Scholar, ResearchGate, Scopus, Researcher ID. All of you are aware of it. LinkedIn, With1, and Mendeley. A quick glimpse about the Google Scholar. It is a freely accessible web search engine that indexes the full text. So suppose if I want to get an article, immediately we are going to the Google Scholar and we will get the article and we are getting the data. RCID ID, it is all about the open researcher contributor. Actually, these are all the OER, the resources that the ID is RCID ID. ResearchGate, most of our articles we are posting into the ResearchGate, they have been having the citation, reads, people can follow us, and we can add on our co-authors also. And you know very well, Scopus, it is a citation based database. Actually, it is a top level subject field like science, social science, physical science, and health science. So Scopus articles are citation based. Then Publons, you know very well, it is a commercial website, free service to track, verify, and showcase the peer review and the editorial contribution. And Microsoft Academia ID, that is also popular nowadays. And LinkedIn, LinkedIn allow the members to create the profile and connect with each other. And Researcher ID, that is research ID. That is also like RCD ID. It is also another ID that will consolidate the multiple research profile of the one presenter or one researcher. With one ID, it is a Government of India, that is a network center library. So in the with one also, we can create our file, we can post our details and other accomplishments. So finally, these are all the benefits of using the AI tools. One is quickly and conveniently provide the information, not only to peers, but also your research supervisors, your research scholars, and the policy makers, etc. And it is used to establish the communication directly with the experts who possess the expertise. And it is identifying the peer reviews and to create information exchanges and discover prospective collaborative ongoing research projects. So with the help of AI tools, these are the benefits one can get. So my concluding slide is like this. In definitely future, now itself AI has become, or it has become the part of a research methodology. So the main purpose of using the AI into our research methodology is it increases the efficiency. AI can automate the repetitive task in research, such as data collection, literature review. It will definitely save the time and the effort of the researcher. And machine learning algorithm will definitely identify the large data set, and quickly and efficiently we can have a general insights also. It enhances the accuracy, because AI algorithms have been written in such a way where the human errors can be avoided, and systematic research analysis will not leave any type of document left over, and it will help us into the different format. So it enhances the accuracy and data exploration and visualization. That's what we are nowadays. We are talking about visualization tools like Tableau and data analytics, HR analytics, Google Analytics. Such a type of tools will help us for the visualization, and it will help the researcher to present the complex findings into more understandable and visually in an appealing way. And finally, new sites can be we can have a new sites whenever we are having some hidden patterns and relationships are given to us in the form of a data. So deep learning algorithm and can generate the new hypothesis and will definitely help the researchers in exploring the uncharted territories of the knowledge. So definitely we have to accept the AI tools in our research. Only thing is, this is my final slide, that you must have the skills to do research in AI. This is my concluding slide. And I'm telling you, in order to, not only you should have some mathematical skill, analytical skill, or your diagrammatic skill, or your any type of interpersonal skill, or whatever it may be, now you should have the skills to do research in AI. It is the need of the day. Through this conference, through this FDP, I post this particular slide to the audience and to the entire teaching fraternity that we should include the research skills that is capable of working with the artificial intelligence. What is required? It is a curiosity and necessary soft skills which enable us to do the research, and we should have the capability of academic writing, and we should have the ability to work with specific necessary software. So some programming skills are required at a little level. See, for this particular FDP, I have studied 17. Previously, I have worked with 4. Now I have studied the 17 tools. So thanks to Patrician College for last 1 week, I have been into this. So likewise, the researcher, you are having the versatile knowledge and you are having more time. So you can go with a different type of what we call that is a programming skills you can develop. That will be helpful for us to give an accurate research results. So this is my concluding slide. Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity given. Hope this will be very much helpful to you and will be very much helpful to you for your research also. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, ma'am. Excellent presentation, very useful to all the scholars. Yes, and we could see the appreciation from the chat box also. Participants, if you have any queries, you can ask ma'am. Straight away, we can take some questions directly. Yes, madam. Participants.
So, first of all, I wanted to know how was the presentation. I could not open my very good session. Thank you. Thank you. So the only thing is it should be useful to the research scholars, because we are doing the research, particularly PhD research from 2015. So 9 candidates, as sir told, that have been awarded. It was very difficult for the scholars to go get the data previously to visit live. Of course, it is also required, but you have to blend this AI tools with traditional skill also. That is what my ultimate aim through this. Yes.
Any questions, participants?
Role of AI in analyzing data. Data analysis you are asking, right? So that is what I told you about business analytics, Power BI, using Tableau. So such a type of tools are there. Apart from that, we are working in SPSS, AMOS and all. These are all. These Power BI and as well as we are going to do one research, what is the reason for employee turnover? For that, linear regression, and we can use our latest tool like SIM model. These and all can also be used with help of AI, provided with help of a HR analytics tool, Google Analytics tool, and Power BI. These are all the recent tools are emerging for analysis also. Can plagiarism can be reduced with fill? Yes, of course, because we are not supposed to copy the data from this to this. We know we are only writing the article, but when we go for the paraphrasing, it will be better to avoid some synonyms that are repeatedly coming. So definitely Quillbot will help us to paraphrase. That is okay. In case we want to do the thematic map, which drawing tool can I use? Thematic, you can go for the Research Rabbit. And I told you about the Tidbit. Tidbit will definitely help us. It will help for us to present the mind map, that is infographics, ergonographics, all are possible. What is the link between to AI and ML? AI tools are artificial intelligence fully, I think that based upon the programs. Machine language, actually this we are, up to my knowledge, machine language is the one. Previously, we have studied about the assembly language, software, hardware, and also machine language is the code that is understandable by the computer. Whenever we are going for any type of R&D, particularly in the automobile industry, the robots, cobots, at that time that machine language will definitely helpful to us. Up to my idea, whatever be the programs we are doing with the help of machine language only. So both AI and ML are inseparable. Kindly explain whether the conceptual framework that can be collaborated with AI. Yes, of course, because everybody cannot prepare the same model. We are preparing the conceptual model when we are going for any case study or any type of observational study. Definitely, we can go with this. For that, I suggest what you asked. That is, you are asked about conceptual framework, right? So, conceptual framework we can do with the help of what we call the perplexity. I think I can do that. But we can develop a model with the help of a drawing tool. So what we are supposed to connect it? Only that particular variables we can connect. That is what is possible. Ma'am, can use of the working capital, what is this? Can use of working capital management, finance domain? Yes, definitely, sir. We can do long-term sources, short-term sources. We can do that. All these tools are helping us to know about what are all the documents already available, and some of the tools will ask the questions just to interpret what is there. So it will give answers from its own. That is what we are giving it into the chat GPT and all. So working capital management, finance domain, we can use this. How AI helps in data collection. So when it comes for the secondary data collection, it is definitely helpful. And primary data collection also, we are all using nowadays through the Google Forms and other things and all. But there are options available to get the data. So primary data, generally as our social scientists, we are approaching the people and getting the data, but definitely secondary data, 100% we can get it through AI. Okay. Ma'am, can I help to source capital budgeting and accounting? These and all we can do through the MATLABs with small programs like Python and all. But we can go for an Excel, like advanced Excel, Tableau. Through this, we can get only that analytical part. primary data analysis. Data analysis, we have a different type of tools available. Data analysis tools through AI, that's what I told you, like, we can go with the Power BI, Google Analytics. These are all the things that is helpful for us, the data analysis. It will go for the prediction analysis, and whatever be the regression. Up to now, we have done a linear regression for the employee absenteeism. So like that, primary data analysis is possible. Yes, I will give the PPT to your madam. Madam will give you. Plagiarism will be reduced in Gilbert paraphrasing. Yes, yes. Work-life balance, of course. Work-life balance can also be done. Madam, whatever be the topic, I have suggested you 17. So the first 4, accuracy. So next 3, I told you for AI, that is a synapse. Synapse, you can get a CSV. So with the CSV file, you can find out more than 3,000, 4,000 articles. So you can find out the different models available about the work-life balance, and you can get it done. Anything else, friends? Hope that I think that I have conveyed. I think I have given a little stone into the research ocean, that how we can apply that AI tools into our research. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm so delighted. My email ID and phone number is there, so you can call me.
Ma'am,
Yes,
there is one question in the chat box that they are asking,
madam.
what
Yes,
is the role of AI in data collection, ma'am? Data collection.
Data collection, that's what I told you. It's mainly helpful for secondary data collection. But for the primary data collection is also there, like Google Forms. And sometimes I think for primary data collection, we can go in person, or that's what previously it has been told. Only 20% only through electronic data collection is okay. Remaining 80% as a social scientist, we have to go and get it. But for science research, scientific research, and for space related physics, astrophysics and all, there are options available for the data collection. It's all only observance, no, when the science people can do. But for us, I'm telling you, for social science and all, it is like that. We are blessed to have a research person, very and explaining well. Oh, thank you, friends. I'm so delighted. Thank you. Anything else, madam? Any question is left over?
Participants, is there any more questions? Any more questions, ma'am? Okay, ma'am. Then we can wind up the session, ma'am, with your permission.
Yes, yes, please.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We could see a lot of appreciation in our chat box.
Yes,
that itself shows it's a grand success. And
thank you very much for the opportunity,
educating us.
ma'am. Opportunity.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you for educating us with a lot of energy. You taught us everything, ma'am, today. Thank you so much, ma'am. It's a lovely presentation, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request. Yes, ma'am. Now I request our assistant professor, Dr. Chellamma, ma'am, to deliver vote of thanks. Chellamma.
Yeah, ma'am. On behalf of the Commerce Department, and I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all of you for the gracing our faculty development program on advanced techniques in research methodology with your presence, enthusiasm, and expertise. I want to express our sincere appreciation to the resource person who have encouraged share their knowledge and insights, empowering our faculty members with the advanced techniques and strategies in research methodology. I would also like to thank all the participants for their active engagement, thoughtful questions, and valuable contribution throughout the program. Your commitment to enhancing your research skill is commendable, and we are confident that you will apply what you have learned to elevate the quality and impact of your research. A special thanks to the organizing committees for their meticulous planning and execution, ensuring a fruitful and encouraging experience for everyone involved. Last but not least, a big thanks to our department faculty members, our director, our academic director and principal. Without without them encouragement, we are not able to finish this program and accomplish with this. And as I conclude, let us carry forward the knowledge gain and continue to strive to the existence in our research. Thanks one and all. And now the feedback link will be posted in the chat box. Participants, please fill the feedback form. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Unica, ma'am, you are here?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes,
Kavita, ma'am.
Kavita, madam.
Yes.
Ma'am, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for your wonderful session, ma'am.
I'm
It
so
was
honored.
really, it
I'm
was
so
really a
honored.
mind-blowing session,
Yes, ma'am.
and you have demonstrated everything. That's the real beauty, ma'am.
Actually, these 17 and there are some more tools are there. So if
Oh.
we have a workshop, definitely we can get it. It will be helpful for
Okay,
the scholars.
definitely, ma'am. We'll arrange for a workshop, ma'am. Rather than the webinar like this, we'll have a hands-on training in our college, ma'am.
Thank you. So,
Thank you. Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, madam. A great pleasure. Thank you one and all for the opportunity given. Thanks for the patient listening. Hope, as madam told, you have to apply, try this. It will definitely work out. You can make it as a practice because future is full of AI. So that is what I can say. Thank you one and all. Thank you. Madam,
Thank
can
you,
I
ma'am.
leave?
Thank you.
Can I
Yes,
leave,
ma'am.
ma'am?
you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah,
ma'am.
my great pleasure.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Dear participants, your feedback link for day 2 is posted here. Kindly fill the form.
Ma'am, posted in the chat box, ma'am.
Yes, it is
Uh,
posted.
it will not be posted in the WhatsApp group. So please, participants, stay back and fill the feedback form. And then you can leave the meeting.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. I wanted participants to fill the form, ma'am. So, dear participants, as ma'am said, we are not posting the link in the WhatsApp group. We'll be posting only here in the chat box. Kindly fill up and submit it. We hope all the participants got the link. Kindly fill it up before leaving the platform.
Once again, the feedback link is posted in the group chat box. So participants, those who are not able to open it, please open it now and fill the feedback form. Vaidegi ma'am, Unica ma'am,
Yes, ma. Tell me, ma.
ma'am, shall we end up the session?
Yes, I think we can. Participants, I think everybody got the link. Thank you. We will wind up the session. We'll see you tomorrow for our day 3 faculty development program. Vaidegi signing off. Bye.